There are also many levels of collaboration with them. Surely a part of your time, a part of your energy, and a part of your resources, if not all, at least a part you have to give them. You have to dedicate yourself to this project. We are trying to collaborate with them in this way. Therefore, the great celestial powers, the angels, the archangels, the gods of the cosmos, cannot intervene directly due to the cosmic laws that prevent the free will of the peoples from being overruled, and therefore use intermediaries. For that reason, the Confederation, billions of civilization, etc., make use of young men and women, or older, who are available for the cause. This thing is incredible. In fact, I wonder myself. Despite all they can do, but this is the rule. They do not intervene directly, because they cannot intervene directly, due to the cosmic laws we have said. They can intervene when we make serious troubles. To give you an idea, when we jeopardize the stability, the integrity of the planet. Considering that the planet is a cosmic creature, we are one of the enzyme groups of this planet. We are the primary enzyme. There are also mineral enzymes, plants, animals, and we should be the coordinating enzymes of the other lower kingdoms, of the other lower enzymatic groups. If we see the Earth as a cell, this is what they tell us. The Earth and the planets are cells of the macrocosmic body, which you can call the body of God. The planets are cells, and we are the enzymatic groups. The human enzyme group has become, for the vast majority, a carcinogenic group. We are the deadly virus of the Earth cell. They are going to stop us from destroying the Earth cell. We should perform a function like proteins, which process the lower kingdoms through nutrition and metabolism, and through the coordination of the lower kingdoms, positive coordination for their evolution, for their harmonic growth. Instead, we destroyed minerals, plants, and animals, and therefore for them it is the red alert. Then they come down to visit us. What do we do? Let's see if any of these enzymes are still positive. If we find them, we give them a medicine. What kind of medicine? Information, knowledge. Which one shall we choose? Well, we choose who is most available, because then it has to bear the burden of carrying out the dissemination of knowledge, the diffusion of this medicine in the social tissue. It will be difficult because all the other enzymes, the vast majority of which are carcinogenic, will turn against this positive enzyme. So let's choose them well. Let's choose those who are really available, who don't do it out of a desire to be protagonist, but because they feel it, because their reason for living is the common good, the good of neighbor. Well, let's contact them. Whoever is chosen becomes a contactee and begins to spread the medicinal information in the human society of the human enzyme group. The extraterrestrials, for the moment, are doing this in addition to safeguarding where they can and where it is necessary from situations of great crisis, such as the diffusion of radioactive clouds suspended in the atmosphere, following nuclear tests obviously made by foolish humanity. As Einstein said, no mouse would ever construct a mousetrap. Thus, man is dumber than a mouse. I hope the mice will excuse me. They stand these situations of great crisis. As proof, in the 70s and 80s they have, let's say, reclaimed most of the northern seas, where millions of barrels of radioactive waste had been dispersed. They fixed the situation. So they did these things. Chernobyl, half of Europe could explode in Chernobyl. Half of Europe had to explode considering what happened in Chernobyl, but some technicians in the area saw white lights, spheres of light, come down from the sky, and the temperature of the incandescent core immediately lowered, so half of Europe was saved. There was the death sentence of generations of people because through the spread of radioactivity from Chernobyl onwards humanity is not what it was before. We get sick more frequently. Humanity is weaker. It would be enough simply to look at the photos of our grandparents or our great-grandparents, or even the photos of our parents, or those of the young people of the 60s. If you look at the students' demonstrations of the 60s and 70s, look at the complexion and constitution of those boys and girls. It was 100 times stronger than that of today's youth, 100 times more solid, a more lively constitution, a clearer eye, a higher vital energy, a more responsive intelligence, more interested, more willing to understand, to know. Now the kids think about video games, nonsense. I don't want to be offensive, I have a 16-year-old grandson, but I see him and his peers, how they behave. So why this? It also depends on the radioactive waste we have been ingesting for decades. Guys, radioactivity is a serious problem on Earth. We don't talk about it anymore. We never talk about it in a meaningful, precise and punctual way. Radioactivity creates a lower psychophysical level, and where the immune system is weak, disease takes root. Better, as my friend naturopath scientist teaches me. So, this is the reality we are experiencing. Here, then, is the intervention of the extraterrestrial reality. We, the extraterrestrial, in the society of the future. But the society of the future must be built from today. How do we build it from today? From making ourselves available in the face of this great call. Because they are waving a flag that says, "Here below, come the clever one, please. Those who still use their brains and hearts, please come." They use the megaphone through the contactees, through the signs they give, through the crop circles, through all the signs that they build in this world. They are gathering all the sensitive, all people who have the good of the neighbor and hold themselves at heart.